That's why they said he was walking to the truck. This the main reason why they said this why they said Key Glock was nowhere around. This why the person who was recording the first video that they put out last. They noticed they put the first video out last. His last moments. Now, if we all look back into the situation, who has access to be up that close with Young Dolph with a camera pointed towards the car, towards him while they're in the car? They were in the passenger seat of a car. So that means to say Dolph had a car following him with like 2 or 3 people in it. Remember they said a lot of cars rolled up and did this and did that. But hey, if you guys, I can't make you guys like open your mind and be on some super genius type stuff. But take a look at this. The person who was recording Dolph, notice he didn't like directly look at that car because he felt no fear with that car. Because whoever was in that car recording him, those are the people who sent the video to TMZ before he died. Before this stuff happened, they sent the video to TMZ. Who has that much power to just email TMZ or directly when you know somebody about to die? Who has that much power besides a person who's connected with you? Your friend, your cousin, your uncle, your niece, your nephew, who was in the car? This the questions that the feds were asking. They said, who was in that car? The person that was in the car was a person that was related to him, that was that close, who he trusted because he looked over the car to make sure when nobody followed him. He looked over the other side of his car. Notice, once the person stepped outside of their car that was recording him, his last moments, notice they did a walk around the car. They did a walkthrough around. Who Young Dolph? So you mean to tell me they did the walkthrough around first and then Young Dolph came and out the gas station and started pumping the gas, then they hurry up and hop back in their car? No. When did they do the walk around? It had to have been somebody he know that can actually take their phone and be like, oh man, yeah, recording him, his car. He wasn't in the second video. Was that video recorded before he came out of the gas station?
And here's the proof. One of the guys that's recording, he was recording while Dolph was in the gas station, and Dolph was looking out. He kind of could see through the windows of the gas station. He was at the counter. He was paying with a blue 100 to get gas because he gets like the premium. He just pays with the 100, tells the guy to keep the change as a tip. So what happened was he's looking out like towards the window, towards that front entrance, and he could see somebody filming his car. But they don't go into one of the cars that's getting gas. They go like in the parking lot right next to the gas station towards that white car that we spotted that started following Dolph when he left the gas station. So when he came out, he already knew that it was going to be people filming him that's in the car. But then he was looking over that way because he was looking for the guy that was filming earlier while he was inside, that was walking around his whole car. That guy went and jumped into one of Moneybagg Yo's car, that white car. It was a 2-door white car. So look, and then here's another proof receipt that the people that had the video and sent it to TMZ, them people was connected, because why would TMZ buy their video of Dolph just at a gas station and not buy the video of the arm sticking out the window? That video you think would be the one that they would buy. You think that they would probably buy the picture they released of the dudes running out with the Drake, with the strap, with the Bass Pro Shop hat. You would think they would buy footage from that scene and not just the scene at the gas station. So why is it that him at the gas station is such an important footage to buy?
That's because the footage came from someone that was basically in a high position, just like Dolph. Dolph had connection with grocery stores. He had connections with everything. He was buying houses, everything. If you guys pay close attention, no one can get in touch with TMZ. If I was to call TMZ right now, tell them I have footage of this and that, it would be a long process of submitting and reviewing and things like that. You have to look at it. I can't make you guys look at the picture and analyze it the way that I am. You guys need to literally look at it for what it is. This was done by someone who he knew. Makedas played a role in it. But it was a person who was with him. No guy of that type of figure, of that type of status, will literally go outside in the neighborhood, bad neighborhood, without a car following him. Come on now. Everybody know any street guy gonna have 2 or 3 cars following them with the blicks in the second car, because the third car is to block the police from pulling over the blick car. So you guys have to look at it from a street mentality. A lot of people not looking at it. They're just looking at it as if, okay, this picture comes out, this video comes out, oh, that's what happened. No, look deeper into the situation instead of jumping to conclusions when you haven't even put your ducks in a row yet. Like, it's self-explanatory.
And they were supposed to ride together to go to Makedas, to go to the video shoot, the whole music video shoot. It was supposed to be Dolph and other artists, Snoop bands and stuff. But tell me why they didn't ride with Dolph, basically. They didn't go with him with multiple cars just following each other. They decided, some of the people decided to switch plans last minute. Like, just like how Snoop bands decided that he was just going to go get a haircut last minute. And so due to that fact, like, man, he was basically being followed and nobody was there that was supposed to actually be there. And so you got to look at the fact that the people at the gas station, it had to have been somebody that knew him that set him up, because how could they actually plan to get the footage to sell to TMZ unless they knew what was about to happen? And that's the reason why they started recording. Why would the one guy that was recording and went all the way around Dolph and then went back to that car that's across to the other parking lot? That guy was doing it because he's going to show his boss that he got the footage. The people in the car know who that guy is also, and they're getting the footage because they're getting that to TMZ. So all these people, they're motivated to take that footage of Dolph at the gas station because they know what's about to happen. So the motivation for them, the motive for them is to get that footage and sell it to TMZ for money. And the other guy's going to show his boss so he can get paid on being part of the location drop and as part of the hit. Like, they need somebody to drop the location. They need somebody to have a facility to do everything at. Also, they need the hitman, and they also need to know what kind of car that he's supposedly supposed to be driving.
And there's no way, like, when all the T's are crossed and the I's are dotted, there's no way that they're saying now that the cashier, the girl on the picture that they showed, she said that Dolph only usually be in Makedas for 1 minute. Come to find out, this particular day, you guys keep him in Makedas so long to the point where his phone started ringing. You guys usually had the cookies waiting for him. He never called, so how you guys know to have baked cookies fresh out the oven if he never called you guys and said he was on his way? If he just stopped back regular every time, it's no way that the girl seen the guys pull up in the white car while he was on his phone. She never said nothing about no one was with Dolph. She never said that Dolph's brother was on the side. She never said that Dolph stepped in the corner with his back turned while his brother had the book bag going with the drape. No, they didn't say that. The witness, the actual witness who was at the register ringing him up, she said she saw the white car pull up. Once the white car pulled up, she didn't know what was going on. She thought they were about to buy some cookies regularly like everybody else do. They pull up, some people pull up and hop out the car while the car literally still is in the middle of the drive. Some people don't park. They just leave the car right there, and she saw them hop out with the drapes, but she said she didn't know what was in their hands until they got so close to Dolph to the point where they laid Dolph down and sent them up. But Dolph literally was walking to the car when they sent them up. She said that Dolph stepped outside of the store on his phone.
And the reason why the proof and the receipt that Makedas is guilty is because of the fact that go back and look at the photo they posted that day on November 17th. They posted a post saying, fresh out the oven, the cookies. But these cookies, they rushed making them. They were still dough balls. It wasn't flat down. Like, they didn't even mean to make the cookies to be eaten or to be sold. They was making those cookies quick as hell because they knew that what was about to happen at that other store was the Dolph situation. So they hurried up and made it look like they were really busy and really into their work at the other downtown location. But why they post a picture and they didn't even make the cookies correct? It looks like they literally took the dough out the oven and balled it and then never flattened the cookie to actually make it like a circle. The cookie was literally standing up like a smashed biscuit. So that goes to show that they were trying to fake it like they were working and they were doing something over there, when the whole time they were communicating back and forth with the hitman to verify whether Dolph was there or not, and when to follow him and who's going to be riding behind. All that stuff was going on between the Raven at the downtown headquarters